Welcome back to High Top Sports Recruiting. This is Cody, the professor, and today we have a very special guest, future five-star cornerback Jaylen Waters from Armwood High School in Florida. We're going to bring the young man in just a second, but guys, we are super excited. If you are a young recruit and you would love to get on the show, go ahead and contact me via Twitter, and we will get you on. But let's go ahead and bring on the young man, the star of the show today, Mr. Jaylen Waters. How are you doing today,
Hey, how y'all
Jaylen?
doing? I'm doing good. And you?
Can't complain, man. Super excited. You were actually the first on the High Top Recruiting recruit to come on the show, so we're super excited about that. Hopefully, you start a long line of kids to want to come on, kind of spread their name out, and the internet's a powerful thing. If people don't know who you are, they will after the show. But super excited for the channel and for you to come on. So let's go ahead and break this down. So you are class of 2026, correct?
Yes, sir.
And I see 247 has a couple of schools that are in your wheelhouse of wanting your talents at cornerback. Colorado, one of them, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So let's dive into that for just a second. Colorado, what what is special about Colorado for you to get that offer?
Well, obviously Deion Sanders, since he was one of the best DBs, so just like thinking about learning from him down the timeline, like that would be better for me. He actually played in my shoes, and you know stuff like that.
For sure, and obviously, what he has done with some of the young kids, social media wise, getting their name, image, and likeness out there, the brand deals that he can bring in for you, and he's really turned that program around. Obviously, another year under his belt, they had some movement and defensive coordinator and stuff like that. Are they still reaching out to you quite a bit?
Yeah, it actually does. I really just want to go there and just play football and stuff like that. But it kind of does, it kind of does. So
Gotcha. Obviously, they have I like their uniforms, that black and gold, with the visors pretty clean. The white is clean. Um, you being from Florida, would there be any concern of homesickness if you did decide to go to Colorado, and obviously the big weather change?
Well, not really, cause my end goal is to play in the league, and in the league you travel all type of places playing in the cold. So the cold not really a issue for me. The biggest issue would just be like my relationship with my like defensive back coach. That's all the like issue would be. If I can't speak to my defensive back coaches when I need to and ask them about things, then that would be a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause I got offered by Rob.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Oh,
I
okay.
got offered by Rob, um, and when he came to my school, he had said he had came to my school about like 3 weeks ago. He had said he had to get my film up to the DB coach. Because I guess the DB coach doesn't recruit down here, so he said that he had
Okay.
to bring my film up to the DB coach.
Gotcha. Then let's talk about another school that's kind of in your wheelhouse. There's a couple offers from the Big Three in Florida. Florida being one of them. How is that recruitment going?
It's going excellent, actually. I love Coach Will Harris. That's my guy. Billy Napier, he a cool dude. Coach Armstrong, he cool. I know almost all the staff. It's cool. It's a real cool vibe over there for sure.
Yeah, and then obviously with you, just being close, closer, obviously, uh, to there instead of Colorado. It's definitely probably one of those that it might be easier for them to recruit you. They're just a couple minutes away. Um, but it seems like Coach Will Harris is really hot on the trail, and if he likes you, it seems like there's a lot of good communication there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you grow up a Florida fan or a Miami fan or a Florida State fan growing up, being from Florida?
Well, my dad got a fat a fat gator on his arm. So I always been growing up just watching the Gators, just being, just being a Gator fan. Because of my dad, I didn't really too much like the Gators. I always used to like Bama, but my dad always used to be a Gator fan. And then once I got offered, it was really bad for him. And then I just gathered that relationship with the coaches, for sure.
Gotcha. So obviously, growing up watching the Alabama dynasty, they've been incredible for a long time. Obviously, some transitioning going over there with Nick Saban retiring. Do you see that that a lot of kids your age kind of seeing that door shut maybe a little bit now that the goat is gone from Bama, or do you think that they'll still be okay in the recruiting area?
Well, not really, because Bama always going to be Bama. Like, just because one coach just left, I understand who it is, but like just because one coach left doesn't mean like it's gonna fall down. Bama always gonna be Bama. It's not. It's not. They're not gonna play to their full potential, like how they did the first time in a couple years when Nick Saban was there. But Bama always gonna be Bama.
Gotcha. Obviously, also right down the road, Georgia, the University of Georgia. Have you got any contact from them yet?
Oh yeah, for sure. I talked to T-Bro all sometimes. I talked to T-Bro sometimes. It was a day I had a tournament. I had missed school and he had came by my school, so I had just had called him while I was on the road. He said he was just gonna have to get back with me.
Gotcha. So with that being said, obviously Florida wants your services. Colorado also. Texas is also on your list of people that have offered you. I think the offers are really going to come rolling in here in a little bit. Is there a school out there that hasn't offered you and that is up there on your list?
Um, Probably would be LSU.
Okay. LSU, obviously, they're probably a little bit behind with they turned over the whole defensive staff. Brian Kelly did this past year. They're hiring coaches left and right. So I wouldn't see why you wouldn't get one. What's that draw to Baton Rouge?
Um, well, it just because of Corey Raymond, really. It's not even really about the school. It's just the DB coach who coached there. Corey Raymond, he's one of the best.
Gotcha. Yeah. Former Florida cornerback coach Corey Raymond. And so it looks like this could be another duel of Coach Harris and Coach Raymond to duel off for another elite cornerback. Have you thought about some of your where you're wanting to go visit yet?
Florida for sure. Um, Once I hope, but once I get Ohio State, I'm gonna go up there for sure. I talked to them a couple times. Texas for sure. Uh, Man,
No, run out to Colorado, see what that's about.
yeah, I'm around out there for sure. Got to.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Is there how is the recruiting process going for you? Is it what you expected it was to be, or is it different than what you thought it would be?
It's way different because it came way faster for me. Like I got my first offer my freshman year. It was like my freshman year spring is when I got my first offer, and I'm thinking like I'm going through a cycle where you usually get the most offers junior year. So it really came fast for me, just like came fast, and then recruiters always ask me like, was you excited for it to come this fast? And I was like, yes sir, I'm most definitely excited for it to come this fast. So
So when did you know? Out on the football field, when was it that it clicked for you to say, hey, I have Division One talents? When did that pop for you?
This year, this year,
this year?
this year.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Only 2% of high school kids even get offers from Division One. So to have multiple is incredible. It just shows all the hard work you're putting into the talent level that you have, and there's a lot of good talent in Florida. Obviously, you know that, high school wise, and so it's kind of hard to stand out. And if you're standing out already, you're gonna be special. Um, I have some quick fun questions for you to wrap this thing up. What is your favorite ice cream?
Vanilla.
Vanilla? Okay.
Yeah, vanilla.
If you could only eat one fast food restaurant, where would it be?
Wingstop.
Wingstop? Okay. What is your favorite home cooked meal?
Toasted strudels. Toasted
Okay.
strudels.
Okay. And favorite movie?
Brotherly love. Brotherly
Okay.
love.
Okay. All right, Jaylen, we appreciate you having on, taking your time today, coming on. And we are super excited. If you have any friends that would like to come on that have some offers or want to get their name out, go ahead, spread the word. That's what we want to do here, and we appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Go ahead and any of the Instagram, Twitter you want to get out there, go ahead and put that out there. YouTube, if you have a YouTube page, and then anybody you want to thank.
All right. First I'd like to thank my mom, thank my dad, my grandma, my brothers, and then my Instagram is at WA1ERS, and then my Twitter is Waters_Jaylen. So, then that's really it.
Alrighty. All right, Jaylen, we appreciate you having on. This is Cody the Professor, and we will see you later.